where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace, and it's Carlson in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. 2 points, that one goes.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wallace. Over Shepard. Wallace misses.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Halliburton passes to Bryant. And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And they're on the break. Walker with a clean look. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Out to Wallace. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin, and it's a shame because 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Over in the corner, Dort. Williams a screen. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Shepard, that's good.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Toppin picking him up.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Halliburton. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wallace outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Toppin. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Toppin puts a period on that play. He'll have 1 free throw to go.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Here's Carlson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Nembhard with it. Bryant with a screen on Wallace. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Poked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Goes up, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
The length of SGA is huge there. At 6'6", he can be pretty disruptive to your offense.
Here's Nembhard. Wallace covering. Pass to Halliburton. Looking to get back on track here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
Shooting for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, it's hard.
And finished off by Halliburton.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam kicks to Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Siakam. The Thunder pull it in. Carlson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Turner against Dort. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nembhard finds Siakam. Down low, here's Turner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Williams scanning the floor. Plays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Turner. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. Up top, Dort. Nembhard covering. Yep, it counts. Dort's got 20.
You size up the D. Sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
Halliburton outside. The 11-footer. Rebound by Williams. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Joe. Covered by Siakam. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Nembhard. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Thunder shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point.
2 minutes.
Outside, Dort. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dort's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
And Indiana shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And the foul called up. And Henrich Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pacers also making a change. Neesmith has checked in. Halliburton outside. Halliburton is double. Turner passes to Nembhard. Out to Turner. A three ball. The Thunder pull it in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Shot from 12. Nice jump shot. Good.
Halliburton's shot selection really impresses me. He's so efficient, and he knows when he should look to capitalize.
Pass to Joe. There's the screen. Here's Jones. And he gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Nembhard. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Joe. Again, Oklahoma City.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Caruso, no good. Here's Nembhard.
Oklahoma City foul. Isaiah Joe. First personal foul. Team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
That free throw, good from Nembhard.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Nembhard. And here is Caruso. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved.